Here we have a 2016 on a 16 registration Volvo B11R Jonckheere JHV 53-seat executive coach. Possibly one of the simplest liveries in London, but one that's instantly recognisable because they've been around for so long is P&J Ellis Limited, who were selling this vehicle on behalf of being big Volvo Jonckheere supporters for many years. I think a changing generations has meant a changing direction, and like a lot of operators now going down the Turismo road. So as new ones come in, the oldest ones have to go out, and credit to Matt and his guys here, they do keep them as straight as they can. London, which obviously predominantly they will do a lot of incoming work within London, city tours, airport transfers. You can't keep them mint. It's a harsh operated environment, so they're going to have little bits and bobs, like the bottom of the locker there's scuffed. We have got a centre continental door. Unfortunately, you have to actually use a bit of brute force to get it open rather than press a button. Alloy wheels are fitted. Under the bonnet, Euro 6 11-litre Volvo engine. B11 and B8 for me are probably the best things Volvo's come up with since the B10M. You know, it's taken a while, but for me they've finally got there. That's obviously driven through a Volvo's 12-speed automated I-shift gearbox. Got a reverse camera fitted. As we come down, there's a bit of superficial damage to the bottom bumper, but as we come down the near side looks all right, to be honest. We've got parallel opening lockers, 12.6 metres in length, these yonks, so that gives you a good amount of luggage space. And then as we jump on board, it's fairly stock spec. There's few bits and bobs, but it's all very cosmetic. That, for example, that's obviously drinks holder for the courier. But as has happened to me many times when I used to sit in that seat, you leave it open without thinking, passengers get on and they don't see it, and they're only plastic, they get knocked off. We've got 53 Faenza Gala reclining seats. Fairly stock maquette. This red also comes in blue. But 3-point seat belts are fitted. With the Galas you get the centre armrest, leather headrest inserts, seats all good. No sort of criticism there. USBs are fitted in the racks, which for me is the best place for them, because when they're not in line of sight you don't get people shoving stuff in them and putting chewing gum in and pens and things. Unfortunately what you do get is when everybody's plugged in, it looks like the oxygen masks have been deployed on an airplane. But you know, can't have it always. For every good thing there's a bad thing. Wood effect flooring with a centre aisle carpet. We're fully air conditioned. It's a Thermo-King system on a Jonckheere, as I'm sure most of you will know. Centre sunken toilet. It's a shade unit, has been forever and a day. Drinks facility, hot drinks facility as well fitted. Wired for DVD with 2 fixed monitors. You know, as I said, these vehicles, the London operators, or you know, I deal with 1 or 2 these days, they tend to be high intensity, low mileage, if that makes sense. So they're busy, but they're busy within the M25. So as I said, the vehicles never tend to be battered with mileage, but they do tend to have the odd battle scar, which, you know, possibly one of the reasons why Matt keeps them plain white and just has the name on, and previous generations did the same. Makes sense to me. And like I say, you're just going to get bits like drinks holders like that have been broken. But as I said, the flimsy plastic, you know, so it happens. Dash. Crack, we need darten it down a bit. There we go. Dash. Dash is all in good order. Exactly what you'd expect to find on a Jonckheere JHV dash. Lane departure warning, automated emergency braking system. There's a fridge in the dashboard. Mileage just over 350,000 kilometres. So, oh, let's not forget the courier seat. So all in all, it's a good honest bus. It's plain white, so you can do out with it. Looked after, they do a lot of their own maintenance on site here. But as I said, a couple of little battle scars. Nothing to really get upset about. So to recap, we have a 2016 on a 16 registration Volvo B11R Jonckheere JHV 53 seat executive coach.